Hello and welcome to another episode of EU4 Luck of the Irish Achievements. And yeah, we have had some Cold War going on. We are waiting for some rebellion that might happen. Hopefully we can stop them before they happen. But yeah, we might see some rebellion coming up. And the Emperor has done some changes here in the Holy Roman Empire. Don't affect us right now because we have nothing to do with the Holy Roman Empire. But nice getting news. But yeah, we are waiting for something to happen here. And we are preparing to get in war. And if we get in war, we're probably going to attack out Lannister. And they are allied to Tyrone and Scotland. And we don't have the army right now to fight Scotland, but maybe we have the navy to block out Scotland from landing troops on our island. And if we can do that, we can definitely take out both Tyrone and Lannister. But it would be a very risky move. Definitely would be a risky move. And of course, I would prefer to find a situation where we can attack them without Scotland joining. That would be the best case of scenario. Or if we get in a situation where we could attack Tyrone without England joining, because then we can take those two provinces pretty easy, and that's what we want. But we're still waiting for France and England to fire up, because we know they will. France are definitely have a huge desire for all those provinces, because France they consider them to be their core provinces. You can see they have claims on all of them. We know that someday it will happen. France will attack. It's just a matter of time before it happens. And we are losing some money right now, and I'm okay with it. We're not losing a huge amount each month, but we are losing money because still we can afford it, and hopefully we will get into war and we can pillage some money from them. And the share interest, Earl blah blah, our name is known for possessing a mind of organization, making sure that people as well as the administration of Thomond adhere to the law, while also updating and adjusting the system to fit the times we live in, blah blah blah. And then two options will happen. Either we will get some administrative power that we really need, and the other option is that actually because your leader always have some abilities, will increase from 1 to 2 here. But I feel probably 100 administrative power could be better. Because, I mean, during these days, I mean, he could become 80 years old. But it's not uncommon for leaders to die when they are like 40 during, I mean, we look at the year. So I'm okay with both of them. Yeah, of course, if we would have a really young ruler, it would be fantastic for him to have an increased skill, because then we know we can take advantage of that skill for quite some time. But now you never know. You can die any day, and you can survive for 30 more years. A little bit of a gamble. And we're really close to an uprising here. So maybe we should talk to Tyrone, see if we can get some military. Oh, they won't allow us military access. This could be really annoying for us. I mean, really, really annoying. What we're going to do right now is we're going to start using our navy to transport troops here. But we only have like room for 3 units at a time, so it's going to take some time to move everybody over. And this rebellion could happen, but hopefully we can put an end to it. And it looks like we definitely a good chance of putting an end to that rebellion. It's already going down now when we brought armies there. So we won a lot by lowering the autonomy, because we made a lot of money from it, definitely, and we still haven't had a single uprising, so pretty good. Assassination of a noble. Noble families were bulwarks of power during these times. Assassination of a powerful house leader was seen as a critical blow to those families' fortunes. And what do we want here? We can lose legitimacy, and the nobility will gain loyalty. We can lose administrative power, and we can't afford losing administrative power because we are far behind in it. So actually, that could be a good because our leader have a special trait, and because he's well connected, and that special trait actually means Because this would have been, normally you will only have those two options, but just because he has the special trait, we could actually lose a small amount of administrative power and gain loyalty. So this is pretty good. I mean, we are low on administrative power, but I feel this is a really good option for us. So luckily for us, he had that trait, and seems to be worth a lot to us that he had that trait. And the seal of confession. Religious institutions are considered sacrosanct, probably butchered that word, and above petty plots and schemes of countries and spies. So we can get a stronger spy network against England, or we can gain diplomatic power, and we kind of don't need a stronger spy network against them because we have a claim on so many of their provinces already. So yeah, we don't need that. So some diplomatic power would be fine, and we could actually take some administrative tech. But yeah, we are kind of far behind on that road. Kind of far behind. Could actually maybe create. No, we need a little more. We need 40 here. Now we can fabricate a claim. And I guess we should just keep going here, taking all the coast. And since we have some rivals, we should go ahead and let's see here. We want to issue embargoes against them because they are our rivals. So we should have some embargoes against them. And since rebellion here is over, and means we could start transforming our army back. Brittany has announced us as their rival. Like, Brittany, are you planning to move to the islands? Weird. But they can't. They are actually allied to France. I can't say they would never attack us, because if they attack us, then France would just kill them all. I really can't see that happening. I think we could be pretty safe from Brittany as long as we are allied to France. Should be. Definitely should be. So 80% Taras. Let's move back there. Let's bring our Nami back home. And there it is. Our leader has passed away. And that's when I said that getting an extra skill point for him was probably unnecessary, because we knew that he'd die at any second. And yeah, let's see what this is. The House of Faline. With the union with Tag the Fourth and Afrik, we have gained not only a spouse but also a new ally in the realm. Blah blah blah, and that means we are getting some good things. And this lasts all up to 1821. So this will all, because the game ends in 1821. So this will last forever. Local unrest will go down a lot. We will have weaker missionaries, but I'm okay with that because I don't think we're going to have much use of missionaries. Monthly atonement changes though, that's nothing good. And we actually get a stronger leader now because he is stronger than the one who passed away. And we have a new queen here. We brought pretty good skills. So a new leader is definitely, he's pretty weak, but at least he's stronger than our last leader. And he's an entrepreneur, which gives us some more trade efficiency. But our queen is actually the best of them all. And France, they want a new royal marriage, and of course we're going to accept that. And we're also going to see another royal marriage here to Castile. Let's see here. They will join. Everybody would join. Everybody would join. We could have both of them joining against France. Oh, against England. the royal marriage with France has ended because they have the death, so we can create another royal marriage. How's Sweden doing? Are they going to rebel against Denmark soon? Oh my god, it's going the other way around. They lost all their libertary desire, which means probably Denmark will be able to integrate them, and that's bad news for us because I was kind of counting on Sweden to rebel against Denmark, and that means Scotland probably joining Sweden in their war for liberty. And if they did and had all their armies over here, that would be a perfect time for us to backstab them and attack Scotland. But now, with no liberty desire at all, Denmark will probably just integrate them, and we will have a big Denmark going on here, over here. That's bad news for us, makes things a little bit harder, but hopefully we can manage. I would like Scotland to put like England as their rival or something like that, because now I'm a bit worried that if we manage to get them to cancel their alliance with France, then maybe they would ally England. That's not good news for us. Let's take a look here. Scotland, still a navy of 16,000 and an army of oh, the army was 16,000. The navy is 18 units right now. So yeah, this is not great for us. Not great at all. We need something to happen. We need a war to explode. There should be a stable government. Several of the leading members of the government are deeply worried about some changes proposed to how the realm should be ruled. So we could lose administrative power, or we can lose prestige. And well, we are far behind on administrative power, but still prefer to lose that over the prestige right now. We are pretty low in prestige. Oh, we really need to go to war soon. Can't wait forever. That just means they are getting stronger. Definitely means that. And yeah, let's prepare for war. Let's take some more loans. Let's bring an even stronger navy, because we need to be able to blockade Scotland. We can't bring forces over here. See, they haven't gotten any heavy ships. Oh, they actually have gotten heavy ships, which means we need to create heavy ships, and it's going to be very expensive. It's going to take, look at the time, so it's going to take over 2 years to build the heavy ships. Let's take, they have one heavy ship, and I want to be stronger than them, so I'm going to have, and they might build some more heavy ships during this time. So we're going to go for 2 heavy ships. When we have the heavy ships, we're going to bring a few more armies, and then it's on. Then it's war. And the problem we're going to have is if we're going to be able to peace out Scotland or not. We won't have a strong army as they have. We need to hope that we can just block them out, so they can't land troops on our beautiful island. Definitely need to hope for that to happen. And we know, let's see, who is our claim. The claims are expiring in 2 years, and those claims are expiring in 4 years. So let's start building a spy network here against Lancer, in case the claim expires before we can actually attack them. Just need to be prepared for that. And unrest is getting lower and lower, waiting for it to get away completely. We can gain base tax, base production. Gonna go with some base tax. I'm waiting for the ship to be built, and I'm gonna build a few more units, and then it's war. And now we need to take the military tech because we have reached the cap here. Can't wait any longer, so let's take it. I can also take some diplomatic tech. And let's see, we are in military, it takes 5. Oh, they are actually already... Wait, we're on military, it takes 6, are we? Yeah, we're on 6. I got a little bit worried there because that would have meant that they were higher than us, then we'd be far behind. But we should be okay, and we actually are a higher military tech than Scotland, and that's very good considering that we will be fighting their units perhaps pretty soon. And people liking us is always nice. And rigorous researches. Academic institutions are not immune to corruption, and the profits that can be made by abusing positions of great influence can stand in the way of creating a good environment for research. But we don't do things like that, and we get rewarded for it. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. And we are getting closer here for the heavies to be built, and it's going to cost us a lot of money because they are expensive to maintain. But I think it's crucial if you're going to have any chance on fighting the Scottish Navy. So we're going to bring up the fleet maintenance, and we are going to create a few more units here, and then we are ready for war. Then we are ready, and that could be a very interesting war. Very rough war. It's kind of a small gamble here. We really need to be able to stop Scotland. And we also need to consider that they will probably try to merge the navies with other nations. We need to try to kill the smaller nations' navy before they can merge with Scotland's bigger navy. And this is good news for us. France, they love us, so they have decided to help us by giving us subsidies, which they are giving us almost 3 ducats a month for 20 years. And that's really good because we are losing money when they decided to give us money. We're actually, let's see here. Oh, Castile is also giving us money. Look at this, we are getting a shitload of money from France and Castile. So actually we are making a profit right now. So yeah, there's a good reason to have some nice friends here, isn't it? We're definitely going to try to improve the relations with them further, because now we are getting a lot of money from them, so we can actually support this, which means they should probably build let's build one more unit. Build it here. And does the navy look right now? We have 1 heavy. Where's the, yeah, the second one is getting built here. It will join us very soon. There's the second heavy. And how far over the force limits are we right now? So we have 16 military units compared to 12 is the force limit, and 21 ships. We are paying a lot of money here for being over the force limits. But thanks to Castile and France, we kind of can manage it. We are losing some money, but yeah, basically I said we can manage it. Now we need to get some good military leaders, because we had our the king who died as our general, and well, maybe we should do the same again, because then we could save some military tech, and we want an admiral leading our fleet, because he will be probably fighting strong navies. So let's recruit one and pray to the EU4 RNG gods we get a decent one. He wasn't that good, so I'm going to keep on gambling here, bring in another one. And he was a little bit better. Not great, but a little bit better. I don't think we can afford to gamble another time. I would have preferred to get a better one, but can't get it all. Then let's try to make our leader a general here. And again, we need to pray to the RNG gods. And not fantastic, but that siege power could be really good. And I would have preferred shock. I think shock is stronger than attack, but still pretty decent for a free leader. Actually, I'm going to gamble once, because see here what we get. And okay, I guess. But he's not better for fighting. So we are ready to go to war. We will attack Lannister, which will pull us into a war with Tyrone, and will pull us into a war with Scotland. And currently Scotland is probably stronger than us, but we are hoping to have a strong enough navy to blockade this part of the map so they can't land troops on our island, and it will give us time to occupy both those nations, and hopefully that will work. But I think that would be a great way to start next episode. So this is it for this episode. Make sure you don't miss next one, because next one is going to be war, and it's going to be kind of a gamble. It's going to be very important. If you fail here, it could be game over. But if you succeed, you have so much to win. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you during the next episode.